We're gonna start the stream. I think we should be good. We're gonna post this in the Discord, and then we're going to tweet, and we're now live. Or we should be. Okay, we should be live now. Yeah, we're good. All right, we are live. We're gonna start. This is our chill music for the background today. I hope you guys like Jubilife City theme, by the way. Good afternoon. We're starting a bit later than normally, just because for some reason it took a while for Crunchyroll to update the episode and stuff. Like it didn't go live like it normally does at like 12-ish. It wasn't live until like 12:50, so like an hour ago. So I had to wait. But happy Friday, guys. What's up? I'm a bit tired. Not really too tired. I kind of overslept, actually, but I guess that's what made me feel tired. Oversleeping can do that to you. What's up, Kuma? What's up, DZ? How you guys doing? Yeah, by the way, is the background music, like, too low? I feel like it's too low. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Let me, raise it up a bit. And then we're gonna get the pictures on the screen. There we go. Okay, cool. So, this is the 9th episode of Vento Aureo. They covered pretty much what I thought they would end the episode on. Like last week we were talking about how this episode is going to be and stuff, when it's like, oh, well, we're going to see Trish. And I'm like, yeah, but Little Feet is also going to happen. And everybody's like, no, we're going to see Trish. And it's like, I don't think they're going to take the whole episode to introduce Trish. And of course, they ended off with Little Feet and Formaggio appearing. And they also actually did something that I didn't think that they would do. And they teased the whole rest of the Execution Squad. Well, not everybody, but a good amount of the characters. They showed off Risotto, which I thought was pretty dope. Like you could see like the back of his like hat or whatever. It was like hair and shit with like the bells. You guys know what I'm talking about. But they showed him off. We saw Giacchio. We saw, I think Malone is baby boy. I'm forgetting the stand's name. I don't know how I'm forgetting it. But yeah, they showed him too. And I thought that was really cool. I wasn't expecting to see that at all this episode. Like, I knew we were going to have this whole Little Feet thing happen towards the end of the episode. Was it everybody? I know I have the screenshots. They're in the rotation. Yeah, Babyface. There you go. What's up, Loki? I have the screenshots in the rotation that should be popping up on the screen pretty shortly. But I was not expecting that at all. Like, real talk, that completely caught me off guard. And I think it's cool that they do this just to kind of set things up, because it's like, oh, they mentioned everybody else is going to be like, you know, going after them. They mentioned that there's a squad that's out to get them and shit now that they have Diavolo's daughter, because they're searching for Diavolo's daughter to try and get a connection to him, which Diavolo being the boss, by the way. Kind of sorry if I just spoiled that, but, you know, I have said before multiple times, not during streams really, so yeah, spoiler warning now in case I accidentally say something again. But normally there's always like spoiler warnings and stuff like that. But it was dope. It was dope. I was really not expecting them to show off the Squadra this early. There's only 9 episodes in, and I understand that it's 39 episodes, so they're gonna do some, you know, hinting at and teasing and stuff like that ahead of time. But I seriously was not expecting that. Of all things that they would have shown off like early, I wasn't expecting to see all of them just like that on screen. But anyways, the episode, aside from that, was extremely good. Starts off nice little comedy bits and stuff. You have Mista getting stapled by Fugo because he had the bullet wound from the last fight. You have Narancia poking fun at him and stuff. They introduced Trish. Trish and Narancia had a bit of an interaction, which I thought was really funny. Seeing Trish just cut his cheek open and him getting all mad and shit. And he's like, wait, chill. This is Pericolo. He's a Capo. I don't know why I say Capra. I'm thinking about Dark Souls. Capra Demons. Capra Demons and Capos, man. 2 different things. But we see Pericolo talking and stuff. He's pretty cool. I actually do like his voice a lot. And I like Trish's voice, by the way. Because we finally get to see Trish. We finally get to hear Trish. She looks great. She sounds great. I'm not sure if it's the same voice actress from the games or not. And if it is, then I must just have not heard her in a while, but I think it's different. Part of me wants to say that it's different. But yeah, here we go. Prosciutto shows up on screen. So they show everybody, actually. Yeah, because you can see his brother behind him with that big-ass hair. And Iluso. Iluso looks great. But it's just like they're just teasing all of them. Just having the order saying, hey, go find them. And here we go. We can see Giacho, Malone, and Risotto Nero with those little bells on his hood. Look at that, man. Okay, so the Trish voice is different. Alright, I thought so. It sounds really good. I really like it. And Pericolo's voice is pretty good, too. Because we're not going to be seeing Pericolo for a while. Yes, this is music from Diamond and Pearl. This is Jubilife City. Because, chill stream, chill music. What's the stuff we do? But, my God, I'm still in shock. They showed the whole squadron. Like, I want to talk about more stuff, but that's just been, like... I saw it, and I was just like, oh, okay. Because the squadra, they're really dope. Like, they're a really good group of quote-unquote villains. Because technically everybody's doing bad shit to an extent. Because they're all gangsters, but How do I feel about Aerosmith's model? What's up, Corner? I thought Aerosmith looks really good. And there it is on screen right there. Because Aerosmith is like 3D CG, but it looks really good. Like, I know people are always complaining about CG in anime and not being good enough and this and that. Vento Aureo's already had some CG in it before this, like when we were talking about a couple episodes ago. I think like episode 6 or something, when they were getting the boat from the dock, the yacht. When they pulled out the yachts and stuff, like, I'm pretty sure the yacht that they got on was CG. Just like to show like a 3D view of it. But I think that Aerosmith looks really good like this. Like, I think it looks great. It's definitely a lot better looking now, like actually seeing more of it than it did in the trailer for Narancia before the anime came out, when they did the character trailers, because they showed it off a bit, but it wasn't really on screen too much, so it was kind of hard to like judge how good it looked, I guess. And now that we can actually see it in the episode for a couple minutes towards the end, I think it looks really great. I think Narancia looks really great in the shot too, by the way. It was just, oh my God, dude. Vento Aureo's anime is so pretty. I know I say that all the time, but I just mean it. It just looks so good. Like, it's hard to not gush about how good every single episode looks. And by the way, next episode is called Hitman Team. So we're probably going to be seeing more of La Squadra, because Formaggio is going to have his fight with Narancia next episode. So it's going to be Narancia versus Little Feet. And then Narancia should be going back to the crew, and everything else will resume from there. And we'll be seeing more fights really soon. Which is exciting, because this is the point in the manga where Vento Aureo really picks up. Like, before this, it's like you have like 3 stand fights. You have Giorno versus Bruno, you have Zucchero, and you have Sal. And then after this point, it's just like you get Little Feet, and then they get back, and it's like they have Trish now. So everything kind of just picks up from this point. And that's when things start to really unfold in Vento Aureo, and everything just like sort of picks up. Because if you haven't already noticed already, like, the pacing is already really good, especially with the anime. They've been covering a lot of ground pretty quickly. But from this point onward is where things really start to like kick off, and everything starts to actually happen. And there's a bit of a snowball effect in how things happen. What town music is this? This is Jubilife. It's like the first big town in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh, what's up, Patrick? How you doing? But dude looks like a lady. What you gonna do? What does that even mean? Tiny Feet looks cooler, and Little Feet does somewhat look cooler in the anime. Yeah, Little Feet actually looks pretty cool. Oh, and this shot right here that's on screen of Giorno reminds me of Jonathan a lot. I don't know if it's just me. I think it's just the way he's drawn, but he looks a lot like Jonathan does in Phantom Blood anime. So that was really good. But talking about the rest of the episode, because I keep getting sidetracked by how good things look. Pericolo gives everybody the mission to, protect Trish. They actually get Trish to join. Trish takes Fugo's jacket to wipe herself, which is really funny seeing Fugo throw a fit about it after. You get to see shirtless Fugo for like 5 seconds. That was really funny. Yeah, Trish demanding them to go buy stuff. And this is what leads Narancia to actually going out to buy groceries, while Pericolo is like explaining a lot. By the way, he talks a bunch about everything within the gang. He kind of talks a bit about Trish's mother and the stuff. A little bit on the backstory, and they also allude to the boss and like the boss's backstory a little bit, because he's like, he has a past too, but I can't talk too much about that. because, you know, he's just not allowed to. That was really good. Trish looked butt ugly on some shots. I mean, if you look at this shot right here, sure. But I'll say this, and I say it all the time. You know, you can't have every single shot of the anime look like super crazy good. So there are gonna be points where the characters don't look great. Like, look at everybody here. Like, all you can see is like their backs, and it's like they don't look super duper amazing, but they don't look bad at all either, you know? That's just my verdict on that. Trish, Una, or Uni? Who's Uni? I have no idea who that is. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy that they teased Squadra like that. It's like we actually finally see them animated. We're not gonna be seeing them animated for a long time either. Like all of them like that. I'll be seeing them soon though. Especially Risotto. We're not gonna be seeing Risotto until like very late game. So him being teased now is like hell yeah, because I want to see Risotto like really badly. I can't wait until he's actually on screen. Can't wait for everyone's reaction to that weird shit with Babyface. Yeah, Babyface is gonna be really funny. Formaggio did get a nice introduction. Definitely them showing him checking his computer and stuff, getting the email from Giacho. You know, they've got the Squadra group chat, I guess. And Giacho telling everybody, you know, oh, Popol's dead. And Formaggio going out to track down Narancia. Uni from Hitman Reborn and the other Mafia manga. I've never read a Hitman, so I don't know who Uni is. But I'm gonna go with Trish anyways, because Trish is the GOAT. Don't like him in Little Feet, but he's great. Yeah, I think the anime does this thing, like, every JoJo part, the anime does this thing where, like, because the characters have a voice now, and there's a little more pizzazz, and everything looks pretty, like, they kind of get a bit more personality than they do in the manga. Not to say that manga doesn't have personality, because of course it does. When you animate things, you can just display more emotion with voice and, like, music. So Formaggio being all, like, cocky and stuff at first towards Narancia, and even after, he's like, you know, you can't do anything to me. My ability is just going to let me sneak away just like I did before, because he can shrink things and shrink himself, which Narancia started shrinking towards the end of the episode. So next episode, we're going to see Narancia get shrunk. But look at this shot right here. Formaggio and Little Feet look really good. Just right there. Risotto was low-key my favorite side villain in Part 5 with the crazy-ass stand. Dude, Metallica is so sick. Like, I really can't wait until Metallica shows up. Do I have Pokemon content? No, I don't. I might stream a Pokemon game eventually, if you guys want to see that. Because we are streaming Nocturne right now. And we've done 2 streams of that, and we've played a good chunk of the beginning of the game. Which we'll probably be streaming more of it later tonight. I wanted to stream it yesterday, but ended up just not having time to. So we might stream more Nocturne tonight. But no Pokemon content yet. Happy with the colors that they went with on Little Feet and Formaggio. Yeah, he looks really good. He looks really great. I never imagined Narancia with red aura. I always thought Narancia would have like orangish, you know, kind of just like matching like Aerosmith and stuff. Kind of weird they gave Trish a real outfit. Well, no, she changes like immediately in the manga. What's up, Alex? Yeah, Aerosmith is... I think I have a screenshot of Aerosmith for the manga. I should have an Aerosmith manga screenshot saved somewhere. I can check. I'm gonna check. I should have Aerosmith in the manga saved. Okay, I don't have a manga screenshot of Aerosmith, but I do have this, which I guess counts, because this is like the other colors. This is from All-Star Battle, but it's like blue and purple right here. Ultra Sand is actually pretty lethal. Forgot how dangerous the stand was. She was wearing orange t-shirt in the manga. Oh, you're talking about orange shirt, Trish. Oh, you're right. She does have the, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is an alternate costume in Eyes of Heaven. We can, I can pull that up, actually. Which I will. We'll go to the JoJo Wiki. Trish Una. They should have the screenshot on here. I'll put it on screen. It's for reference, so you guys can see what I'm talking about in chat. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. So it is... 1 second. Trying to get the screenshot for this. Where is it? Where I just saved it. How did I already lose it? Hello? Hello? How did I already lose a screenshot? I just saved it. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna take this off. This is the original Trish outfit that they show her off with, like, right away. And yes, this is an alternate costume in Eyes of Heaven. I did forget about this. So good point for pointing that out. What's up, Gustavo? Yeah, this Trish outfit is really good. But it is pretty cool if they just went like right away to her normal outfit. Although I did forget about this, so I apologize again. This outfit actually is really good. I like it. It's pretty cool. And the hairdo is what is like the cooler aspect of it, instead of having just like her normal hair. What's up, Max? What's up, Hentai Glasses? Gotcha, Alex. I'll check it in a second. Hey, look at Formaggio here, dude. He looks so sick. And again, I was talking about this a bit earlier, but like the anime does this thing where there's just more personality and flair to some of the side characters and like some of like the other like I guess minor villains. Like Akira from Part 4, I always thought he was really cool. But then you get to the anime and like Akira just feels so much more alive, if that makes any sense. Like he just has so much more pizzazz to him. And I feel like it's the same with Formaggio now. Formaggio is definitely a lot cooler. Oh, and by the way, this whole like end sequence of Narancia freaking out because he got cut and just attacking Formaggio in the car with Aerosmith and like losing his shit was so great because it's like Narancia's really pissed and you can tell he's got the anger issues going on. He does not like being disrespected. On his Fugo shit, they're pretty similar in that aspect. They're just beating the hell out of the car, just kicking it over and over while he's got Aerosmith just shooting it up. And then he drops a bomb inside the car. And that's what makes Formaggio disappear. But Formaggio shrinks himself. And then he hides in Narancia's jacket. And then they just sit there. He's like, alright, whatever. I'm going to just shrink you. So then the next week we're going to see the rest of the fight. Because that is what the episode ends on. But I thought it was really good. He busted that car door like paper. Dude, it's crazy. Like, Aerosmith's destructive power is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And Narancia was kicking the shit out of that car door. Like, he was just going at it. I always found it funny when he was kicking the car in the manga, but in the anime, he's actually making dents in it, which is cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, anime being able to show stuff off like this, and it's like, you've got all the detail and stuff for it, and it just, like, looks really nice. The way they animate things is just dope. And Narancia kind of is the only one that's, like, shown his abs off, I guess. Except for Giorno. It's like, normally even Mista, you can, like, see his abs, but, like, they haven't really, like, focused on, like, hey, this guy's ripped. Just fine. Oh, and this is also really goofy, too. The whole, is your name toilet thing with Trish and Narancia. I always thought that was funny. That was always very funny. Some good stuff. And shots like this just look really great. It's like, I gotta get this without the, I gotta get a screenshot of this without the subs. Wasn't the stapler thing with Narancia instead of Mista? No, they stapled Mista. It's just, Narancia was there laughing at him while he did it. Oh, just remember, Max, Trish is 15. Watch out, fella. Menacing music with toilet scene, perfect. I know, right? It's like, the way that they build up the most minor things in JoJo really stretches that bizarre aspect of everything. Oh, and Bucciolati finally becomes a capo officially. Now that he did hand over the treasure to Pericolo. So now we've got some status on our boys. They're actually out here making big moves. And that's why they've got everybody on their heads. Suddenly become a capo after your capo dies. And then the next thing you know, you're protecting the boss of your whole organization's, you're protecting his daughter. And it's like, well, we got to get the daughter because we want to get to the boss so he can kill him and run this shit over. And it's like, no, we want to kill him and run this shit over. And that's kind of the funny thing, which is why I always just refer to La Squadra as antagonists, because they're kind of doing the same thing for different reasons. My boy Narancha did his best Dio impression this episode. He kept pulling knives out of thin air. Narancha has 2 knives. Yeah, that's why he had one when he was about to cut Trish, and then she takes it and like cuts his cheek. And then he pulls another knife out and just holds it at her neck. He's like, yo, I'll kill you. Which is always great. Narancha's like so vulgar and violent. And I like that the anime emphasizes that. He's always like cursing and stuff, and he's always being super extra. I always thought that was funny. Yeah, look how sad Fugo is here. He got his shirt stolen. And I still can't get over this, man. Formaggio, prosciutto, illuso, ghiaccio. We also see Malone. We see risotto. I forget prosciutto's brother's name. The guy that has like Beach Boy, or whatever it's called. Mr. Pineapple Head. Yeah, dude, Fugo threw a hissy fit. He slammed his jacket on the floor. Which is funny because they like to mention it. It's like, oh, this is a jacket. But it's like, I always thought it was just like a regular shirt. Then again, it looks very different from a regular shirt. That's really weird. There you go. Pesky. Pesky? I don't know how you pronounce his name. I've always said like Pesky before. Because I have talked about him in videos. I'm not sure if it's like supposed to be like Pesci or something like that. Sounds like Pepsi. Beepus. I don't know what the pun on his name is. That's why. I have no idea what it is. But Pesky's pretty cool. Pesci? Is that how you say it? Okay. Or just Pecci? It's spelled Pesky. So it's not. Okay. Cannot wait for the Squadra backstory and Naranchas. The question is, how are they going to implement both of them unless the next one will be entirely about La Squadra? Fish and Italian. Oh, because it's like... Okay, I'm relating it back to Spanish like we did last week, talking about sal being salt. Because in Spanish, like a pez is like a fish. It's like when you're going fishing, you're going a pescar. It means you're going to go fishing. So that makes sense. Okay. He looks like a palm tree. He's so ugly. He's not as ugly as B.I.G. though. B.I.G. is... Oh, man. Formaggio means... Yeah, formaggio is a type of cheese. Risotto is like pasta. Ghiaccio is ice cream, I believe. This is like his whole motif of like ice and stuff. Melon is melon, I'm at least assuming. That's what it is in Spanish. Melon. Melon. Makes sense. You know? All these food names for La Squadra, man. Pecci looks like that neighbor Kira kills. Kinda. Prosciutto is ham. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Patrick. He kind of does. And I saw somebody in the Discord earlier posting the that classic Kira Mista picture. It's like, hey, look, he looks like Mista. It's like Kosaku. Kosaku Kira. It's like, yeah, they kind of do look alike. Fear that waiting for Stone Ocean episodes will not be as hyped as waiting for Vento Aureo episodes. I'm going to build up hype towards Stone Ocean as best as I can. Because you guys know I absolutely love and adore Stone Ocean. And I'm still working on a Stone Ocean video. It should be out definitely by Monday, this time, for real. Again, I've been sitting down and making sure that everything is exactly the way I want it to be. Which is why I've been taking so long with it. But I'm definitely going to make sure that I hype the ever-living fuck out of Stone Ocean when the anime is coming around. Because I definitely want people to sit down and watch it and enjoy it. And I want everybody to realize that Stone Ocean is really good. I know Medi is going to be disagreeing with me on that very hard. Maybe he'll lighten up to it once I bring out some more of my valid points. Who knows? I know Medi's not a big fan of Part 6, even though he likes Quest. Which is weird. He likes like the worst thing about it. Nah, Quest is not actually the worst thing about Part 6. But I don't like Quest too much. That's fine though. Stone Ocean is good, but Golden Wind is so much more hype. Yes and no. My thing with that is Vento Aureo is very fast. Stone Ocean takes a bit longer to get to places, but when it gets to places, it gets really good. Just what I like about it. It has build up, you know? There's more stuff to it. It's not like you can just be like, hey, this is Jolene. Hey, she's in jail. Hey, next episode, she's gonna fight God and punch him in the face. And then it becomes SMT. You know, it's like there has to be a bit of a build up. And I do like that there's like that bit of a slice of life aspect of them just doing stuff in jail. I wonder if Stone Ocean will be remade in more than one way, considering how many things Rocky was forced to change. Stone Ocean above, Phantom Blood, and Stardust Crusaders, and below others. Fight me. Honestly, Chief, whatever order you put the JoJo parts in is up to you. As long as you don't have Battle Tendency as your number one, we're all good. And if you do have Battle Tendency as your number one, have you only seen or read Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency? If you so, then understandable. If you've gotten anywhere past Stardust Crusaders and Phantom Blood, or I'm sorry, not Phantom Blood, Battle Tendency is still your favorite, then Chief, that ain't it. And of course, I'm just, you know, kidding and stuff. Friendly banter, but seriously, Chief, that's not it. You have other stuff, though, that you can like about JoJo, and it's completely fine. Not everybody likes the same things, which is why I'm okay with people not liking Stone Ocean. Although I do think that people need to stop being harsh on Stone Ocean for reasons that are incorrect or things that are misinformed on their end. I mean, we've seen boy and girl in Asui. I don't really care, because Anasui's character is just really funny. Even if Anasui stayed a girl, I'm pretty sure the character would still be the same, and we would still get, you know, really funny shit from it. Because Anasui is just hilarious. So I don't think that would change much. I'm cool with both designs. I think they both look great. Anasui's funny. Anasui's interactions with Jolene and everybody else are hilarious. So it'll be cool. That's like one of the things I'm looking forward to whenever we get a Stone Ocean anime. We have to see a Nasui animated, dude. That's gonna be funny as fuck. Just like how everything in Vento Aureo has been funny. Speaking of, it's like all these little things that happen, all the little banter between the members of the group. It's funny. And I can't wait till later, cause it's like Journo's gonna become the dedicated healer using gold experience and stuff to, you know, fix people up. So later on, when we get to that part and he has to heal Mista, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. That's gonna be very funny. Give me 1 second. My mother is calling me. So you guys just chill in the chat for a second. Alright, we're good. Mom called me. Can't not answer the phone, or else I would get called 50 million times and then I would die. Never leave your mom's hanging, fellas. That's always a no. Kind of want to switch music, because I do have an extended version of this and it's been playing this whole time. It's really good. Oh, I know what we can listen to. I don't know if this is loud enough. Tell me if this is like loud enough in the chat if you guys can hear it. That was from Platinum. Well, it was the Diamond and Pearl version, low-key, but it was Jubilife. This right here, this is Metal Gear Solid 3. This is Sea Breeze. Really good track. You guys know I like my jazz. It's really good when you're just sitting down and talking about stuff like this. At least I think it fits really well. Especially with JoJo, dude. Like, jazz music with JoJo, just like, it fits. It works. You know? Oh, and I like that we did get to hear the rap song again momentarily when Rancho was getting inside of the car. He was listening to it on the radio. Running a new opening in the second episode in the Grateful Dead fight. Most likely. Got any super action statues? Is that like a line of like figures for like JoJo? I have one Lisa figure that somebody got me for Christmas a couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. An old friend got me it. But I can't remember what line it's from. But I do have it. It's next to my other figures in my manga, sitting there in the corner of my room. Some games and stuff. Grateful Dead is gonna be dope. Yeah, no, I only have the Lisa. I don't have a lot of figures. I do want to get more. It's just like you buy one, and then you see more, and you just want to keep buying more. Like figures are so they're very addicting once you start buying them a lot. It's like, oh, I want to get this one. Oh, I want to get this one. Oh, I want to get this one. Like I haven't got a figure in like half a year. Because I was just like, I just don't want to keep blowing money on these, as nice as they are. And I always get my stuff on sale. I wait for like really good sales and stuff. Whenever Amazon's just like, hey, look, free 2-day shipping. It's like, oh, thanks. It's like, hey, this is 50-something% off. Then I'll start getting more figures. I always wait for all that stuff. It's like, it's the smartest thing to do. I don't know. I wait for sales when I want to buy personal things. Same with games. I can wait like an entire year without buying a game and then just like get it when it's on sale for dirt cheap. Or even just waiting a couple months. Like I bought Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game. It was on sale. And I got that a couple days ago. It was part of the Black Friday PSN sale. It was like $30. It was like half off. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to buy it now. Because I was going to get it eventually. And then I just got it. Which we'll probably be streaming that too soon. Depends on if you guys want to see it. Get the manga figures before the anime is out. Yeah. Pretty much. And then they start making a lot more figures when the anime comes out. Yeah. You get more of a demand for it. People want more. The good thing about that is, though, too, they start to make more merch. So that means that they will release more new figures. That means you have even more stuff to go spend money on and throw money at companies for. Filthy acts at a reasonable price. Yeah, we're getting stuff done at a reasonable price, you know? Buying figures is a filthy act, but if you do it at a reasonable price of, I don't know, 70% off with free shipping, then there you go, it's good. This song actually doesn't extend. I wish it did. So we will go over here. We got some really good music. Some more good jazz music. Which one do we want to listen to? Is this one the one I'm thinking of? No, it's this one. No, it's not this one. It's this one. No, it's not. Okay, it's this one? No. No. These are all good, by the way, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Here we go. Alright. They're making a prosciutto one? Oh, that sounds sick. If I end up getting like a new Part 5 figure for ones that might be coming out, I'm probably gonna wait until they make a risotto one. I'd like to get a risotto figure. That'd be dope. I would like that. I wonder if Grateful Dead will also be green. Yeah, I do wonder, because they are recoloring stuff. So it makes me wonder what all the recolors are gonna look like. I hope that they don't change White Album from being white. Like, I like White Album the way it is, you know? They don't gotta make it like any different. They don't gotta make it like teal or some shit, or make it like orange or something. It would just look weird, you know? Keep some things the way that they are, and I think we'll be good. But all the colors so far have been really good. Seko's colors should stay the same too. Yeah, I agree. I don't have a problem with them changing the colors though, because the color palettes are always really good, and it's like always stuff that Araki just does, because people forget Araki has like a ton of different color palettes he draws characters in. Let me lower this a bit. There we go. But Araki has like a ton of different color palettes that he draws characters in, and then he's just like, here, take these. These are all good colors. Use these colors. And that's that. That's why we have so many different color palettes for all the characters. Because if we didn't have all that, then it's like, you know, it would just be one color. But I do like that there's other stuff, because JoJo does the thing where it's like, hey, we changed the colors and everything is like super emphasized and like detailed and looks really nice. So I do prefer it to just be like that. Because people were complaining, they're like, oh, they changed Bruno. Bruno's not wearing blue. Bruno's wearing white. Oh, look, Giorno's not wearing blue. Giorno's wearing fucking pink. And it's like, well, the pink looks good. And he's drawn Giorno in pink like plenty of times. So I'm okay with it. I just hope that they keep a couple things the same. I'm fine with change, though. Nothing wrong with change. I just want them to keep a couple of the things the same, you know? That's just a me thing, though, by the way. I'm not really bothered by color changes, but I do want some things to stay the same. So overall, I think today's episode is really good. Like, really freaking good. Like, stupid good. You know? It was amazing. We had some useful information dropped on us about the gang. Pericolo explained a lot of stuff. He gave some backstory. We finally get to meet Trish. Bucciolati became a capo. We find out that there's a squad going after Trish. And they've got to protect Trish and bring Trish to the boss, which they've been trying to get to the boss this entire time. So it's like everything is just falling into place. The whole entire anime is just going to get so much better from this point on. Yeah, most of the squadron members look pretty much the same. So I don't think they're going to change too much. And by the way, seeing Formaggio stick the cat inside the jar is always funny. It's fucked up, but it's funny. Yeah, Pericolo has a really good voice. Like, I think they did him justice, you know? It's like, he's supposed to be a man of, like, you know, high position. Everybody respects him and stuff, you know. He has a lot of respect for Bucciolati, and it's like, put some respect on him, you know? Do a good job. And then they did a good job because David Pro always does really good at everything, and they never disappoint because these guys are just really good at the stuff they do. Nacho versus Formaggio is my favorite fight in all of Vento Aureo. Really? That's an interesting pick. Mine is always going to be White Album. I think White Album's fight is just super sick. And then after that, it's Metallica. Metallica is a super good fight. Which I don't want to go too deep into detail because, you know, I want to keep some surprise for anime onlys. I don't want to spoil and get too much, too ahead of myself. But these teases of the squadron, man, I still can't get over it. That's crazy. It's really good. Now we will listen to this one. No, this one. This one's pretty good. I hope Chiacho has a very good voice actor. I want the rants of his rivals to screams from Dragon Ball. Oh, you want his rants to rival screams from Dragon Ball. Oh. I'm not sure if they've ever voiced Chiacho. He might be voiced in the PS2 game. I've never played the PS2 game. But I think they'll give Chiacho a really good voice. At least I would hope so. And I definitely want him to have a really good voice too, because Chiacho is a very angry Italian man. He gets extremely pissed. Yeah, we should be getting Narancia backstory, the end of the little feet fight, and we should be getting Squadra info. That should all be happening next week. Next week's episode is going to be like pretty stacked. There's going to be a lot of information, a lot of stuff to talk about. And we get to see the rest of Narancia doing stuff with Aerosmith, aka Lil Bomber, which I want to talk about this briefly, and then we'll be ending the stream soon. But I don't know why people bitch and complain about the names being changed for localization purposes for subtitles. This is like subtitles in English manga, right? It's like they have to change certain things because, you know, they're copyrighted. They have to get rid of it, you know? It's like they have to make an adjustment because they can't use the name. So they just change it in the subtitles because the voice actors are still saying the names. Like, it says Tiny Feet in the subs, but you still hear Little Feet. Narancia will say Aerosmith even though the subtitles say Lil Bomber, you know? And it's like, it was the same thing with Crazy Diamond in Part 4. You always heard Josuke say Crazy Diamond even though it says Shining Diamond on the sub. So I don't understand why people complain about that. I always thought that was really dumb. No, I know, Max. I'm saying, like, people do that in general. I don't know why. It's like, you'll see people, like, genuinely complaining about it on Twitter, and it's like, it's not a big deal. They still say the same names. It's like, the names never changed. They just changed it for the subtitles, you know? And the localized names are funny. Sticky Fingers to Zipperman, Aerosmith to Lil Bomber, like... I forget what Limp Bizkit's localization name is. Limp Bizkit has a, localization name that's different. It's funny. I just don't remember what it is. I think it's Flaccid Pancake. I think that's Limp Biscuit. It's like, that's hilarious. Like, that's fucking funny. It's good. So I don't get why people would be upset about that. It's funny. But yeah, this episode is super good. So excited to see Trish. By the way, Trish looks brolic as shit here. Like, she looks really strong. And I get that they were just, like, still hiding her identity, but, like, damn, dude, she looks jacked. Both the acts at a reasonable price. Exactly. D4C's gonna have that in the subs whenever they get around to that. It's gonna take a long time, though. But it will happen. It will happen. When that happens, it'll be great. Can't wait. I've been streaming for 40 minutes. We've been talking about the episode. It's been pretty good. I hope everybody has been having a great Friday, by the way. I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode. Like always, you know, let me know what you guys thought about the episode down below in the comments. This will go live on YouTube, like, shortly. Like, it'll be, like, uploaded to the channel. Because the streams always upload to the channel. It takes a bit to process and stuff, but it'll be up quick. Metallica's localized? I'm not sure. Zipper Man makes more sense because zippers and mans. Yeah. The Flaccid Pancake makes sense. It's a Limp Biscuit, you know? Trish looks good, and her voice makes her seem young, very different from the game. So yeah, she's supposed to be young, you know? Trish is only 15. So she's still acting like a kid. The OST for Vento Aureo comes out December 19th? Oh, wow. That's in, like... That's not too far away, actually. Which is kind of scary when you think about it. Tomorrow's the 1st of December. So that's going to be not next Wednesday. That's 3 Wednesdays from now. Okay, so that's actually 3 weeks. That's a bit. Small foot is better than tiny feet? Not really. Little foot. Little feet. Tiny feet. Stinky feet. Feet. Feet are gross. But we have feet because we need to walk. I don't know where this whole ramble came on from, by the way. It just... it just happens. It happens. Just want the old Trish shirt. Maybe they'll show it in, like, an ending or something. Like, when we get a new ending, we'll see, like, red shirt Trish. This one. Maybe we'll see that soon. And maybe we'll get an alternate color for Aerosmith that looks like this. We have the blue again. Peace out, Max. I'm going to be ending the stream in a little bit anyways. So, good night, dude. It's really late for you. No, Pericolo is not a stand user. And he says that himself. He's like, you know, I'm not a stand user, so I can't help you out much from here on out. Which is what he says before he leaves. What is my ranking of the squadron members? Like, as in which ones are my favorite? If I were to do favorite to least favorite, it would be Chacho, Risotto, Prosciutto, Illuso, Malone, Pesci, Formaggio, and then Sorbet and Gelato. Sorbet and Gelato are cool. I'm just not like the biggest fan of them. That's all. I think they're all dope. And they're probably going to be a lot cooler in the anime. But yeah. I think that's my order. Chacho and Risotto are definitely my two top favorites. And then everybody else is really good. Still. Illuso is dope. Illuso has a really dope stand. I can't wait till it gets animated. Prosciutto is very awesome. We're going to be seeing Prosciutto and Pesci soon. Pesci? Pecci. We already talked about this before. I forgot how to pronounce his name again. But yeah, I think that's my order for them. Which is pretty close to the order you see them in. Actually, no, you don't. Never mind. I lied. The order that you see them in is like Formaggio, and then they show Prosciutto and Pesci, and then they show Chacho, Malone, Risotto, Illuso. Actually, we didn't see Sorbet and Gelato. They didn't show them. So they're still missing out on them. You know, we were like, oh, they showed everybody? I don't think they showed Sorbet and Gelato. Because they got screenshots of all of them on screen, but they didn't show those guys. Is he Luso before the train? I forget some of the order of some of the fights. A lot of stuff happens. But if he Luso's before the train, then yeah, we should be seeing Luso in like 2 or 3 weeks. Which is dope, actually. I didn't even think about that. That's awesome. Actually, it's cool because of the fight being the best in the entire... It's a good fight. It's a really good fight. Aren't they dead? Are you talking about Zucchero and Sal? Technically, no. That's why they're just, like, passed out on the boat. You would assume so. Like, they got body bagged pretty hard, but they're not dead. Alright, later, Patrick. But they're fine. They're fine. Pericolo doesn't have a stand, you know. Iluso, train fight, babyface, ice boy. Okay, yeah, that is the order of things. Ice boy instead of just calling him Chacho. Yeah, we'll just start calling him Ice Boy. I like that. Angry Ice Boy. Angry Ice Cream. Can we call him Angry Ice Cream? I'm gonna start calling him Angry Ice Cream, man. Yeah, I forget who it was. They pointed that out last week that they returned in Purple Haze feedback. Sorbet and gelato. Oh. Yeah. Well, we've been streaming for a bit. And I think that's where we're gonna end off the stream and stuff. The episode is really good again. Very enjoyable. Can't wait until next week's episode. It's gonna be really good. Again, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that they talk about. We're gonna see Narancha backstory, information on La Squadra, hopefully, the end of Little Feet versus Aerosmith. So that'll be really good. That'll be very, very, very fun. I can't wait. Thank you guys for stopping by for the stream. And for anybody else who's checking this out later, when it gets uploaded, you know, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, follow me on Twitter, at FreyKugel. And you can join the Discord where we occasionally talk about things. And I'll probably be streaming again later tonight at like 8:30, maybe 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be streaming some more Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. That's a really fun game. Really good game. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite games ever. So if you want to see me play that, then stick around then. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream again. And I guess I will see you guys next time. And remember to drink water. It's really good for you. And it's actually very good for you. Like, please actually drink water. It's important to do that. But later, guys. Happy JoJo Friday. Go enjoy the rest of your day and stuff, you know. Go chill out. I'm about to go eat. Continue editing. So I'll see you guys later, I guess. Peace out.